It's a mighty Mercury Monday, finals bound for the 6th time, but the first time this century with a leader not named Diana Taurasi.
The good news for Suns fans, Jalen Green showed out in his debut on Thursday against the Clippers, dropping 29 points. The bad news, Coach Ott said today that Green's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Instead of counting down the days, he's looking to ramp up the preparation, both mentally and physically. Check this out. Behind me, the Red Mountain defense is getting some reps in at practice, and one of their linebackers has arguably the best cutthroat nickname in Arizona. It's not the kind of play that's going to help the Sun Devils return to the Big 12 championship, but Arizona State's head coach Kenny Dillingham still has absolute faith in his quarterback. Check this out. Behind me, the Red Mountain defense is getting some reps in at practice, and one of their linebackers has arguably the best cutthroat nickname in Arizona. Jamison Wade, the Blade. This senior's precision pass rush can carve up an O-line and cut off a team's mojo in a moment.
Yeah, I don't really like quarterbacks a whole lot.
The name dates back to his first ever varsity start as a freshman. Voice of the Mountain Lions, Kevin Derryberry, thought the name fit.
I had like 2 or 3 sacks, and after that he started calling me the Blade. I saw it after the game, and so I had to put it in the Twitter bio. I had to run with the Blade.
After all that varsity experience, the Blade is sharp mentally.
He's like the voice and the reasoning for the team, and sometimes he keeps me calm, just in the sense of it's a player that I could talk to, and it's like, okay, he's got it.
This season, it'll be hard for any team to sheath this weapon.
I think this is really our year, whether it's an open state championship or a 6A state championship.
And D1 schools are looking to add the Blade to their armory. Cornell, Dartmouth, and Portland State all making offers so far. The Mountain Lions off to a great start this season, and opposing offenses better watch out, or they run the risk of getting sliced and diced by Wade the Blade. In Mesa, Max Williams for Arizona's Family. TPC Scottsdale is usually a serene golf course. But during the WM Phoenix Open, this is what it's known for. So how does the greenest show on grass stay clean? I caught a ride to the famous par 3 for a behind-the-scenes look with WM's Director of Operations, Chad Bowden, to see how they manage waste at hole 16.
So my role here is to ensure that our zone managers and the temporary workers are educated and understand where the material needs to be and how to process it. A lot of the structures start getting built around September. The compactors are the last thing to go in.
After starting underneath, we walked upstairs for a better look.
So this is hole 16, 20,000 plus fans in the loudest hole in golf.
From the skybox, it was easy to see how these chutes led down to the compactors, which Bowden says are managed by 2 to 4 people at a time. But there's much more than that.
So wanting to highlight these sinks here that we have all over 16, and we have holding tanks down below that they're plumbed into. We use all the melted ice is dumped in there, and then we use that water in the restrooms all around the golf course to activate the sanitizer tablet that goes in the bathroom. You just need a little bit of water.
There are a lot of drinks sold, and this year WM partnered with local company Bold Reuse to save an estimated 32,000 cups.
This is actually a shot of one of those cups that we will capture at the end of the day and then have washed and returned.
UL Solutions has certified the tournament as waste-free for 12 years, a company that investigates businesses, products, and events to promote sustainability. In Scottsdale, Max Williams, Cronkite News. Good evening and welcome to this Thursday night edition of The Extra Point. I'm Max Williams. In 2024, the Cardinals didn't have to deal with Christian McCaffrey in either of the matchups against the 49ers. They won't have that same luxury when they head up to Santa Clara this weekend. McCaffrey, he's healthy again, and the last time he was at full speed, the Cardinals, they struggled to keep him corralled. In just 2 games against the Cardinals in 2023, McCaffrey put up 364 total yards and 7 touchdowns. Since then, the Cardinals have beefed up the defensive line and added more speed among the linebackers. And in one of those games, well, in their defense, they were missing one very important defender.
If you remember, I didn't play that game either, so He's a great running back, one of the best in the league, and a guy that we are going to have to know where he is at all times because of, how the offense is ran through him. So whether that's a run game, pass game, we all got to be on one accord and doing our job and have a great plan to try and stop him. It's always a new thing. It's always, different personnel each and every year. Kyle does a great job of running his.
Meanwhile, 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy was limited in practice again today, but still, his status for Sunday is up in the air. The Perry High School alum still dealing with a turf toe injury after sitting out week 2 in New Orleans. And if he's unable to go again, it's going to be Mac Jones taking snaps in the San Francisco backfield. On the Cardinals injury front, rookie cornerback Will Johnson unable to get on the field for a second straight day. Max Melton, Will Hernandez, Paris Johnson, and Tip Ryman all limited again. Cody Simon, Dante Stills, and Kelvin Beachum all full participants. The Cardinals and 49ers kick off Sunday at 1:25 in Santa Clara. We'll see if they can find early success in the NFC West. Meanwhile, week 3 of the NFL season already underway with a divisional matchup on Thursday Night Football. Buffalo Bills hosting the Miami Dolphins, picking it up in the fourth quarter. Game tied at 21. Buffalo forced to punt, but you can't make this mistake. Zach Sealer called for roughing the punter there. Bills get a chance, and here's Khalil Shakir taking it 15 yards to the house. That puts up Buffalo 28-21. Midway through the fourth, Tua Tagovailoa trying to make something happen, but it's intercepted. Terrell Bernard, he's got other plans. This interception seals it. Buffalo adding a field goal in the final minute for a little bit of security in the 31-21 win over Miami. Allen completing 78% of his passes for 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. James Cook 108 on the ground and another score as the Bills improve to 3-0, while Miami heads into week 4 still looking for that first win. In college football now, exciting news today for Sun Devil fans. Arizona State and Kansas nearing an agreement to play their game next year in London's world-famous Wembley Stadium as part of a new multi-year deal called the Union Jack Classic. That's according to Scott Hamilton of the Post and Courier. The deal still hasn't been finalized, but it'd be the first college football game ever played in London. Could be big considering Wembley regularly hosts NFL games, seating up to 90,000 spectators. Wow. Still ahead on the extra point. A bounce-back performance by the Mercury and Satu Sabali brings them back home for a do-or-die showdown in the WNBA playoffs. And the D-backs still have hopes of reaching the MLB playoffs, but they'll need a little help from their foes.